authors, this is Melody Ann. Welcome to Author Nation. In this video, I'm going to review a book, Your Writing Matters by Colleen M. Story. Now, Colleen has been writing professionally for over 20 years. She's a freelance writer. She's been writing books as well as working for clients. She writes both fiction and nonfiction, and her nonfiction books are all books about helping other authors. Her previous book, Writer Get Noticed, was a gold medal winner in the 2019 Reader's Favorite Book Awards for Writing and Publishing, and a first place winner in the Reader's View Literary Awards. Credentials established, let's talk about the book. So the big theme in the book is, do I want to be a writer? Is it worth continuing down this path and becoming a writer or continuing to write? And the book is divided into 3 sections. The first section is why writers doubt themselves. The second section is benefits of writing. And the third section is making the big decision. So let's break it down. The first part is about why writers doubt themselves. She goes through all the reasons why we get that messaging about what a writer is, and then we try to compare ourselves to that, and maybe we don't fit into that, and so we have all these fears and thoughts and this feeling of failure and whatnot. So she talks about all of those reasons that we doubt ourselves as writers. The next section then talks about the 6 main benefits of writing and how writing is good for you, aside from all of those other things that society sometimes tells us we should be doing or we should be achieving as writers or authors. Then the third section kind of pulls it all together and says, all right, do you want to continue down this path of a writer and commit to it? Or do you want to say, maybe I should be spending my time doing something else? That's the third section of the book. Do you write or do you move on? All right, this book, it's just a lot to get through, right? It's a lot of information, and what she's really doing is she's leading you down a path to make your own decision. So she's giving you the information you need, and she often cites studies looking at the different parts of, as she goes, the different pieces. She also interweaves her story into the book to help you understand that you're not like the only one who's ever been through this. Most of the chapters have some sort of diagnostic quiz or quiz at the end, and often they have exercises, including sometimes journal exercises. So as you're going through the book, each time you finish a chapter, you have an opportunity to kind of think through the material, think about how it applies to you, do some exercises around it. So as you're going, you are building that decision. So some great features in this book. It's a really well-structured book, and it has a very specific audience in mind. I'm always telling people, you really want to really niche it down, and this is something that Colleen M. Story's done really well in this book. She really niches it down. It's for people who want to make that decision, do I want to keep writing or not, right? And then she helps those people through this kind of, here's your information, here's some questions, here's some reflection, and kind of go through and giving you all the possibilities and the content, including studies and quizzes and exercises. So it's really well done in that regard. So if you are a confident writer, you feel successful, whatever success means to you, this book is not for you. But if you're that person who's been writing the same book for 10 years and they're on again, off again, writing like a bad relationship, this book is for you. Or if you're that person who really loves writing, but your friends and your family who really love you and care about you and worry about you are like, not a lot of writers make money, maybe you want to consider something else, this book is for you. If you've just been starting out in a writing career, and you're not sure, is this for me? Is this what I should be doing with my life? This book is for you. If you've been writing and you've been feeling lost or unfulfilled, and you're really not sure whether you should continue or not, and you're listening to all of society's messaging around that, this book is for you. If any of these people are you, this book can be your best friend because it'll lead you through that process of deciding whether to commit to your writing, to commit to the industry, or to move on and forget it. Because the truth is, as Colleen says, writers who always have one foot out the door are never really going to have any success on any level, whether external or internal. And success does not come to writers who do not commit. And so if you really haven't fully committed and you're not sure whether to commit or run, read this book. When I'm talking about success, so you know, I'm not talking about fame and fortune, and Colleen really addresses this in the book. I'm talking about success that Your Writing Matters talks about that goes far beyond those external remedies. So if you've been doubting yourself and your path as a writer, this book will help clear up those doubts. There's a link in the description for you if you'd like to grab the book. I will also be doing a kind of a recap of part 2 of the book, The 6 Benefits of Writing, in another video. Look for that, and if you don't want to miss it, please subscribe.